Hey guys, today we are going to talk about psychological labels. So, in technical analysis, there's something that we call psychological labels. So, we use psychological labels to identify where our SL or TP is going to be and to identify the movement of the market. Market is going to be sell or buy. I mean, and also you can which with psychological label you can identify market is going to reverse or is going to continue as it is. So, in this video, I will show you how psychological labels work. Just watch the video till end. Thank you for your time.
Okay, so before we move on, let us know what a psychological level is, people. So, a psychological levels are basic price point that traders get really fixed on. These levels are not based on same fancy math formula. It is more about the human brain works. We like round numbers like 1.000 for a fancy currency pair, and we also get used to prices bouncing off the same levels over and over. So, because so many traders are watching these levels, what am I going to say is so many traders are watching the same level. It causes a big reaction when the price gets really close. Some traders may think it is time to buy, others may think it is time to sell. And all that buying and selling can make the price bouncing off or can make the price bounce up or bounce down. So let me enter my trading view to see. So like you see on my pawn, I have two trading view or like three. So but this is two trading view that I'm using it. So this is black one for the night and uh the white one for the day. So let me give you an example of psychological levels in physical life. Imagine you are driving and you see a bunch. When I say bunch is so many cars, a bunch of cars slowly down way ahead of you. You don't know exactly why. You don't know exactly why those cars are slowly down, but you slow down too. So that's kind of psychological levels in physical life or in physical way that you can understand. So traders see this important price point like a nice round number and they think it is good support for the price to either break or reverse through. They start placing orders around those levels, which can make the price actually bounce or push through. So that is psychological levels in definition. So, but you have to remember one thing, psychological levels are not foolproof and they don't guarantee any specific price action. They are just one factor that can influence market behavior. And it has the limitation. The psychological level, it is important to understand that these levels are not always reliable and can sometimes be broken unexpectedly. So let me go to the chart for the night because in this chart you can see some psychological level that I already mark in like gold, GBP, GU, and some pairs. Let me show you on let me check EU Omega to see if there's psychological levels here. Yeah, as you can see on EU, which is Euro USD, there's psychological levels. As the current market price for the now, like you see the price touch these psychological levels and sweep it and the price start reverse. So that is what I'm talking about. As you can see, the price start reverse from this level that I already mark. So for you to identify the psychological levels, or after you identify the psychological levels, you have to backtest. You have to backtest to analyze this to analyze to see how the price has reacted to those levels in the past. What am I saying is like when I come to the past fast chart to see how my levels that are already marked react before. So as you can see, these levels already react successfully. Uh, these levels price react when price uh, when price come here. As you can see, when price come here and touch, bounce off, and when it comes here and sweep, bounce down. So with these psychological labels, you can identify where your SLOTF is. But for now, let us know how you can identify it in the market. So first of all, I will use just 50 pips to identify my psychological labels, and I will use even number. When I say even number, it's like for this price, as you can see, is 1 point. Let me touch it. For the with this is 1.3500, and the next psychological level is 1.04000. So that is what we call even number. The number that are round numbers, like the next one is 1.04500. So this is psychological labels. And remember, psychological labels is just one piece of puzzle when it comes to the successful trading. It is crucial to combine this knowledge with sound risk management, strategies, fundamental analysis, and true understanding of the market you are trading for. So don't use psychological labels only to trading. You have to mix it or join it with your strategy. Like if you are MC trader, or if you are ICT, price action, whatever you are, so you can combine it with this. But you can only use psychological labels to identify where the market can come or can go, can come and stop or sweep or break those labels. So let us continue showing how you can identify. So as you can see, you can use this tool, the major tool to identify how many pips you are going to use to mark your own psychological labels. Some traders mark 100 pips. Sorry, this money. Some traders mark 100 pips as their own psychological labels. So, but for me, I will just mark 50 pips for my own psychological labels. As you can see, from here to here is 50 pips. How you can understand this is 50 pips? For this line with blue note, like you see 0.0052, so at the end of this note you will see 50.2, so that is 50 pips. That is how you can mark pips with this tool. So this is 100 pips, this is 150, so this is kala. So this is how you can identify. This is how I identify this. So let me go to the clear chart that there's nothing, so that I can mark even 1 to 2 psychological labels with you together, guys. So this is the white this thing. So let us mark from here. I will use horizontal line to mark psychologically, because horizontal line it can go left and right, end of left and right. So that's why I use this to mark. So for this thing, for the even number, we have this. So as you can see, so if I'm going to mark in the off, so I will mark something like, so if you don't know how you can mark the next one, so you just use major to mark. So click on tools or drawings to take major and see where is 50 is. So 50 is around here, which is going to be 1.044 1.0400. So just after that, and touch your horizontal line 2 times and make it 1.000, and major again to see if it is correct. Yeah, it is correct. As you can see, it is correct. So this is just some adjustment unit, but it is correct. So this is how you can mark. So let us see on BTC. So how you can mark it on BTC. So this is the BTC chart. The BTC chart for the psychological labels is just 500. Just subtract 500 or add 500. For instance, let us see at this top. So 10H, 10H, just 10H is here. So as you can see, even now the market just sweep this psychological level and then bounce down. And let us look at this down. If there's any psychological levels that we think the market can touch or sweep or break to continue moving down or to reverse to uptrend again. Okay, as you can see, this is 100 dot. So this is 100 dot. So as you can see, if I'm going to use just psychological levels to know, not just to know, not to enter the market, just to know the price can touch here and bounce off, or price can touch here and bounce down. But this is just on BTC, and you know BTC has a lot of manipulation. Sometimes when fundamental analysis can come and break this or this audio analysis, like if like El Salvador sell all of their Bitcoin, you see the market will crash massively. So, but this won't happen, inshallah. Anyway, this is just a little bit about psychological levels. And also, if you have any question or if you have any further question or would like to explore other aspect of trading, feel free to ask me. If I know your answer, I will just make a video on it and answer your question. So thank you for your time. See you next.